This Sportz Blitz podcast is brought to you by LMG. Grow your business through logo design, paper products, and video production. Visit leemarketing.net to learn more.
Bama Blitz, brought to you by Bradbury Medical Center, offering durable medical equipment, including wheelchairs, oxygen, hospital beds, and more. 256-215-8654.
Welcome back to Sportz Blitz Live in the Bradbury Medical Center, Alabama Blitz. Well, I thought I'd finally lead you off with something positive about Alabama basketball. That was Justin Coleman of Winona, the fabulous point guard, slashing through the Parker defense and getting a bucket to give them the win in that area tournament. Justin Coleman, fabulous player. Alabama could really use him this year. I know Alabama's got a lead right now on Ole Miss, but obviously I'm at this show, so I'm not able to see the game, but I've heard several reports that Coleman Coliseum is very, very empty right now. Not surprising at all. I think the Anthony Grant love affair has long since been over. I know I've had all I can stand. I wish him well. I hope that he goes somewhere and does well at another coaching position, but it is not happening here at Alabama. I've heard so many bad things about the chemistry between Alabama and Anthony Grant. And one thing that I think Anthony Grant has not grasped yet, that a lot of people should about basketball in this state in general. You need a hook. You got to market it. Football sells itself. Basketball does not. You've got to give people a reason to come out, and if you're not going to do it by winning all the time, then you better do it with an exciting offense, with a good shooter, wearing a plaid jacket. Go Vladimir Putin and go shirtless. Do something to make people want to come out and see your team play. And right now, Anthony Grant is giving the people no reason to come out and see this basketball team. And it's a shame because there are some really good kids on this team, and they deserve to have an audience. I mean, just like every team does, but right now they're just not a ton of fun to watch. Let's go back to recruiting just for a second. Alabama ended up with a number one class again. We talked about it, Bama Blitz last time. I didn't think they were getting Rashaan Evans. Very luckily they did. In my opinion, he's one of the top 2 or 3 signees in this class. I've called a couple of his games. He's a lot of fun to watch, and he may not work out, but it'll be against what I think. I think Rashaan Evans is going to be a star at the next level. Some other guys out there, like Deshaun Hand, I think that could be the kid that's the ambassador for the program. He's very, very smart. Came down to Alabama and Michigan. Really loved Alabama's engineering program. He's from Virginia. He's a lot of fun to talk to, and I think Deshaun Hand could be the guy that's ambassador. But one guy most people are overlooking is Keith Holcomb. I think Keith Holcomb has a lot of potential in this class. Saw him in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game. I think he's very, very underrated. He could come in, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if he saw the field next year for Alabama starting the season against West Virginia in the Georgia Dome. Finally, baseball got some good news. They're ranked going into this season. I'll be honest with you, I haven't learned a lot about the Alabama baseball team this season. It's not one of the things I usually like to do. I'm so entrenched in recruiting, and usually I'm pretty interested in basketball. But right now, if the Alabama baseball team will give us a reason, they a lot like the basketball team. The baseball team has to give you a reason to come out. You don't just go out because it's baseball. You have to have a reason. You got to be winning. You got to hit a lot of homers, or you got to have a great pitching staff. You got to have something. And maybe this team finally has that. I mean, this Alabama baseball program certainly needs some life added to it. So here's hoping that this year the Tide can get things turned around. That's going to do it for the Bradbury Medical Center Alabama Blitz. And one other final note. You know you've got an Auburn producer when you can't get the Alabama logo changed. We still got that ugly elephant logo for the Bama Blitz. You can blame it on our Auburn producer. We'll be back in just a minute with more Sportz Blitz Live.